Good morning. Good morning, people. Blessings to you guys. Blessings, blessings. It's a beautiful day. It is a Monday. And it's going to be full of blessings and miracles and wonderful things that you could imagine. Keyword being imagine. Believing in that. Wake up this morning. Wake yourself this morning. It is so important to get up this morning with that expectant mindset. Let's go. Yes. Move that body. It feels good this morning. Come rain, come sunshine, the internal dialogue is joy. La la la, yeah, yeah. So beautiful. Raise that energy, feel so good. Doesn't matter what's going on. Yes. Good morning. You're so amazing. Hi guys, good morning. Guten Morgen, alle Leute. It's Carl Ellis here. We are so blessed this morning. Raise your energy. Be the best you can be. Who is the best person you could be? Come on. Think, feel. Feel it. Raise that energy. The world's rejoicing. Step outside and praise the day. Be thankful for the day. Guys, thank you so much. My name is Carl Ellis. Thank you so much for joining. Whoever it is this morning, whoever is here, we're so grateful. And you know what? I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again. Be grateful. It's so important to be grateful. Why? Why must I be grateful? Look at my house. Look at my finances. Look at my bank account. Look at my children. Look at all these things that's happening to me. Oh my God, it's so bad. No, you have to ignore that's in front of you, and you have to really focus on what you want. Don't focus on the negative. Do not focus on the things you don't want. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Do not focus on the things you don't want. Because as soon as you focus on the things you don't want, that's what you bring to you. Because you're constantly giving it energy, constantly giving it power. I'm fearful. I'm giving it power on this. Why do you think with anxiety, when you have a panic attack, you go back to that panic by automatic? You keep going back to it because you're giving it energy by thinking about it. Well, you know what? Today, we're not giving any bad energies any energy, any focus. We are not giving it any focus. We are focusing on what we want. What we want. What do we want? What do we want? What do I want? What do you want? What's good for us? What's good for me? What's going to benefit me in the future? That's what you want to focus on all the time, and be relentless. Be like a dog. Arr, 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 arr. Be like a dog. Don't care about what anybody else is wanting to put towards you, what the media, what the politics, what the news you hear. Do not even focus on that. What do you want, and how do you get there? How can you, for example, when you have a lot of bills coming in, and you have letters coming in, and you have deadlines that you have to meet, and everyone seems to be knocking at your door, you know, when you reach a certain age, you just come and you say, oh my God, you know, where can I have this time for eine kleine Pause? Where can I have this time for a little break? It's too much. Where can I have that time? Well, you know what, as I said to you before, take that time in the morning. take that time in the beautiful morning and just get into that place of peace and focus and what you want. Now you need the ability to have that space. Without that space, it is impossible to do that, to be able to bring that peace around you so you can focus. You have to focus. You think everyone has issues, everyone has problems, even those ones you see on even those ones you see on Instagram. Oh, my life is wonderful. Oh, my life is glorious. I have everything. Ah, man, come on. Come on. We all know that they are batshit crazy. Because everyone has issues, but they focus on the things they want. Everyone has a certain amount of anxiety or worry or fear. Everybody has it. You are not alone. You just allowed it to consume you. But there's a way out, definitely, because I've been there. I've been there. I've read it. I've worn the t-shirt. I've jogged in the shoes. You name it. Every single thing I've done. And I totally understand. I totally understand what it is and what it's all about. And I tell you the truth, you can overcome it. Okay? As relentless as the forces against you, the forces of evil, is how you also should be relentless. And every morning, join me at 7:30 in the morning, because I believe it's important to get up and say good morning and be thankful for the day. Be thankful for the day. You know what? Spread this message all around. My name is Carl. It's the voice of healing, second chances. You know, I had a real second chance in life. Many. I think I'm like a cat. I think I'm more than 9 lives I've had. But one particular time I was in Germany and in going to a studio doing some music, and I was with my 2 daughters. My 2 daughters came in the car with me, and we were driving on Hattingerstraße, and das ist eine kleine Straße, das von Bochum to the studio. Es dauert ein bisschen 5 Miles oder 7 Kilometern habe ich gefährt mit meinen Kindern. And the 2 girls were in the car. Und we finished the studio. Wir hatten schon fertig gemacht. We finished it. And then, on the way back, I thought to myself, let me put my seatbelt on. As always put your seatbelt on. Don't take any chances. Doesn't matter. And as we was driving, it was raining, I remember. And we was driving past this bus, I remember it. And I was going about 50 kilometers per hour. And all of a sudden, from the opposite direction, a car, a black Mercedes, decided to take over the bus and hit us head on. And my head smashed against the window. My children flew forward. Thank God they had angeschnallt, und das war ja unsere zweite Geburtstag. It was our second birthday. I was so lucky, but I remember the Mercedes coming straight towards me and hit me, and had no time to react. And it's beautiful, because if I never had my seatbelt on, that would have been the last thing I saw. And it's amazing, because your brain never shuts off. It just sees your end. And so we're so grateful for that. And so grateful for life. I mean, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? Send me some comments. What are you grateful for? And just keep saying it. I'm grateful. It may not be there right now. But I said to myself, I came to the conclusion that, hold on, if I am going to be grateful, I'm going to be grateful right now. And I'm not going to be focused on the things that are not happening, because that can't change the situation at the present moment. I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to be thankful. And I'm going to be expecting, because I know that God, I know the universe, and I know it's a spiritual warfare that we're going through. It is a spiritual fight that we're going through. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think that they have these thoughts and stuff like this, and they have these feelings, and oh my God, I'm depressed. Oh my God, I'm anxious. Oh my God, I was all of these, and more, and more, and much, much more. I'll be writing a book as well, but I want to take my time and do it properly and do it respectfully, because I did some crazy things in my days, and I really am a changed man, but the environment caused me to really go down the wrong path. And now I'm back. I'm right in my right mind. I'm grateful. First of all, I started off being grateful because I felt that I was meditating on fear. And what do we do when we meditate on fear? We give more energy to fear. We give more energy. Oh my God, I don't want to accept this. I don't want to go up there because I'm anxious. And of course, it's a normal reaction. And of course, you don't want to do that. Of course, you don't want to do that. Who wants to go to a place where they're uncomfortable and where they fight or flight or freeze comes into play? The brain doesn't want that, and it's like, oh God, I don't like this. It's not comfortable. I don't like it. Who wants to do that? But someone said that, why do you do the things that you know are difficult? He says, because I know that if I do those things and make them a repetition and make them go into my subconscious, then I don't have to think about it anymore. It's just automatic. And so this is what we do at the Men's Wholeness Blueprint and the Voice of Healing. It's regular, it's continual, and it's faith-based and spiritual-based, and it is powerful. And we want men to join, because without men, I am nothing. Without you guys, I am nothing. I cannot do it on my own. And thank you for all the support, all the comments. Really, I appreciate it. It is so wonderful to have people who, see the vision. It's amazing when people can see the king in the kid before that child becomes the king. And with my gift of a discerning spirit, I truly believe that you can see the king in the kid, or the queen in the child. When they're rough around the edges and you just like, oh God, you're a bit rough. And then you look and you think, something. I see that. Let's go for it. I see it. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of times we look at a child and we say, child is going to be nothing. You'll amount to nothing. How many times have we heard that? How many times? Wie viel Zeit haben wir diese gehört? Oh, du bist ein schlechtes Kind. Das geht nicht. Oh man, das geht nicht. I used to hear that all the time in Germany. And I tell you what, I've got to say, the Germans are by far the most truthful people you can meet. And they are truly, I have a big place in my heart for them. They have a big, big heart, but they don't want to be played about. And I think it's beautiful, and everyone is different. But, as I say, with this Men's Wholeness Blueprint, I really want to try and push this. And I also want to try and push the podcast, because it is fantastic. Men don't break all at once. Takes time. Takes time of being eaten away. Little things come in here and there, and issues come in here and there, and arguments, and people, even walking down the street when you've had a really hard time in the day, and then someone just comes and just annoys you. Or someone just looks and says, you know what, or gives you a dirty look, or whatever. It could be anything. And sometimes it can tip a person over the edge. And so I try to be more conscientious of people, because I believe that it's important. We never know what someone's going through. We never know their state of mind and things of that nature. Stress does build, and we will work to alleviate the stress, because it doesn't clean your soul, let's say. It's so important to know when to have that break, and know when to talk, and know when to communicate with people. Don't do it on your own, guys. Do not do it on your own. Fear builds, and it builds in such a way that it puts you in a prison more and more and more. Like, for example, you may have an attack, and it scars you so much that you're like, oh my God, I never want to do that again. I never want to do that again. It's basically your body reacting to a stimulant, and your body is reacted in another way, and you're not used to that, and it leaves a feeling that is quite difficult for you to digest and make sense, and rather not feel it again. But let me tell you something. This is something that we deal with, because from that can go into, oh my God, I feel stressed. I'm never going to do that again. And you get a certain feeling for something else. Oh my God, I'm not going to do that again. You get a certain feeling for something else. Oh my God, I'm not going to do that again. And all the while it just comes closer and squeezes, constricts more and more and more and more. But you know what? We can overcome that. Definitely, we can overcome it by love. Love over if you realize the power of love, you'll realize that you should be working and acting in love every single day. The love wars, like Barry White. Excuse me. The love is the power that overcomes anything and everything. And so when you have that love in your heart, you can overcome everything. I'm going to repeat in this: love in your heart, you can overcome everything. And it's when you can exclude everything from your life or distractions and just focus on love and loving your heart and internalizing that feeling, loving yourself, loving your heart, loving this organ that has been with you from day one. You will be in a place where you can start. You have to love yourself. Do you know, I spoke to many people, and there's so many people that do not love themselves. Like I remember when I was in Starlight Express, and I used to speak to a young guy and a girl. They were together, a couple, and not just just talking as friends. But I remember it now, and they're all aesthetically good looking. You got the handsome guys, and you got the pretty girls and stuff like that. And I was a lot older than them because I was playing Papa, so they kind of looked at me in a kind of like a daddy, uncle figure, and I was like, and they were just not comfortable going on stage. And then it came from, okay, uncomfortability for going on stage, and then they started to feel bad about themselves, and then she started to say, oh God, I don't picking out things. I've got a big nose, and you couldn't even see it until she mentioned that, and then you still couldn't see it, but you could see that it was slightly, just a little tiny bit, and it was just blown out of proportion. And these are things where we have to be careful, internal dialogue, and how to just speak. You're a blessing. I mean, the way you are made and created, and the way your organs and cells and everything intertwines and works in harmony, that itself is beauty in itself. That is beauty in itself. Because when you can't breathe, which is a beautiful thing, everything that works together in biology, I'm not a biology student, you realize that takes a certain amount of intelligence, and it's unconscious to us. We don't even know that we're doing that until we can't breathe. And then we realize how important and how much of a miracle that is, that you can breathe, how you can see, how you can just feel, how you can just be conscious. I mean, just little things like that wakes me up in the morning and makes me feel so blessed, so full of love. So I want to take this opportunity really just to wish you a really great day. Take this energy, take it. Heal, guys, heal. Hold your body, love yourself. Expose the truths. Just be authentic. Be totally authentic. Whatever your emotions are feeling or experiencing, or expressing rather, embrace it. I'm experiencing this. This is not me. This is not you. You are not this. But you're experiencing it. And it's beautiful in all its fears and anxieties and stresses and all this kind of stuff. It's beautiful. Yeah. Then we go to align your mind. Get the alignment within your mind. Relax your nervous system. Be at peace. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 8. Breathe out for 7. For example. And we will teach all of this on the Men's Wholeness Blueprint. And then finally, lead with action. If it's too much, if it's overwhelming, make amends to alleviate that. For example, make a phone call, a bill, whatever, make plans. Just one day, a little bit at a time. And you will see, in that particular moment, you will see that it will just start to dissipate the anxiety, the worry, the fear, the panic. So guys, I want to wish you a beautiful day. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. It's an honor to be here. I'm truly in awe of all the comments. I thank you so much. It's very encouraging. But I want to end off with you guys having a blessed day. Receive the blessings, receive the power, receive the safety, receive the healing, receive everything. It's yours, it is yours, it is yours, it is yours, it is yours. This is yours, this is your time. This is your time. I wish you a beautiful day. Take care. Yours, Carl. Take care, honey. That's my daughter. She's just off. Be blessed, guys. Be blessed.